Hey, what's going on? It's Johnny King, and 3 years ago I was here at the same resort, but I arrived on crutches, and I was struggling physically. I did not ski. I enjoyed this beautiful backdrop. However, I was not able to partake in the way that I would have liked to. And without a long story, ultimately from a soccer accident I had had, or an injury I'd had a couple weeks prior to that time, what I didn't know was that I was experiencing some blood clots, which is not a fun thing to experience, nor is it a happy thing. It's kind of scary. And so they rushed me into the emergency room, and I spent a night in the ICU, and man, did that make a huge difference. But since then, it's been a 3-year battle back to a place where I feel like I'm finally getting back into my health and my fitness. But I say it only as an example of one thing that I've gone through, but probably similar experiences that you might have experienced in your health. And as you look into 2020, I'll have to ask you, how is your physical health? How's your mental health? It's one of those things, brother, that if you are struggling in life, if you don't take care of your physical health, your mental health, it's going to affect everything else, right? So one of the fastest and easiest ways to quickly change your psychology about life is to get active, whether it be skiing, hiking, working out in the gym. A lot of times people are setting those New Year's resolutions. However, they're not very clear about what it is that they ultimately want. They might want the weight loss or to feel better, but I want to ask you a deeper question, which is, if you had those things, what then would you be able to experience, right? So for me, it's all about being able to experience longevity and the freedom to be with my friends and my family for a long period of time, and to be present in ways that I necessarily didn't experience that when I was younger with my family. So I have my clear reasons why. I have my clear vision of what I want to accomplish. And so I ask you, do you have that? And if you don't, then it's definitely worth taking the time as we're going into a new decade here to get clear around what it is that you ultimately want, why you want it, maybe set some goals, because if you don't have that foundation of physical health and mental health, then you're probably going to struggle through your career, your relationships, your spirituality, all the other things that make up that circle or that wheel of life, and it's going to be a very unsmooth ride, so to speak. So for those of you that celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas here on Christmas Eve. For those of you that celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. All the other religions and holidays, or lack thereof. If you're alone, feel free to reach out. Just happy to have you in my life, and happy that you're watching this video, and hopefully you're spending some time with loved ones. And yeah, happy 2019, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we'll catch up soon.